Jolene is this week's Riff Wednesday. This is a fun acoustic finger picking riff. We are starting with our capo on the 4th fret, and I have a thumb pick, but you don't need to use one, but we're going to just be using our fingers for this one. Alright, so to start, we're going to put our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, 4th string. 3rd finger is on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. The rest are open. Our picking pattern for this hand, your picking hand, you're going to use your thumb on the 5th string. Then our 2nd finger is going to pluck the 3rd string. Our thumb is back on it's going to be on the 4th, and then our middle is going to get that 2nd string. Then we're going back to the 5th string. So we're going 5, 3, 4, 2, 5. 5, 3, 4, 2, 5. Okay, we do that once, and then the next part, we're going to pinch your 2nd and 4th strings open. You're using your middle on the 2nd string and your thumb on the 4th string. We're going to pinch it and hammer on. Our 1st finger is going to be on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and our 2nd finger will be on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. And we hammer that on, like that. And then we're going to pluck our 5th string again. This 3rd finger will be back on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. We're going to pluck the 3rd string, and then you're going to pluck your 4th string. So that from the beginning, let's just do it from the beginning. We have strings 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, hammer on, 5, 3, 4. Now the next part, we're going to do a pinch again, but we're going to have our 1st finger on the 2nd string 1st fret, and we're going to pluck the 2nd string and the 5th string now. So your thumb's on the 5th, middle is on the 2nd, and we're going to do a pull off from that 1st fret to open. And then your thumb is going to pluck the 4th string, and your index is going to pluck the 3rd. And that's all of it. So once you get going, you're going to have this kind of alternate bass sound going. So let's do it from the beginning. We have string 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, hammer on, 5, 3, 4, pull off, 4, 3, and you repeat. And then you just need to kind of get going and get it up to speed. But that's the whole riff. No scrubs today. All right, so we're going to do a little TLC for this Riff Wednesday. I'm going to teach you the way I just played it, so that's actually would be the harder version of the song. And then I will teach you an easier way to play it after. So this song is actually half a step lower than where I'm playing it, but to keep it easy, I'm just staying in standard tuning for now. So you can learn it with me, play along with me, and if you want to play along with the recording, you would just have to tune your guitar down a half step. That goes for both versions that I'm going to teach you today. So let's start with this one. We have our D minor 7 chord. So I'm doing a bar chord here, barring the 5th fret, bottom 5 strings. Your 2nd finger will be on the 2nd string, 6th fret, and your 3rd finger will be on the 4th string, 7th fret. And I'm finger picking all of this here. We're going, thumb is on the 5th string, index on the 4th, middle on the 3rd, and your ring finger is going to be on the 2nd string. So we're going 5, 4, 3, 2. Those are the strings. First of all, so first, just your D minor 7 that way. Our next chord is going to be an A minor 7, but we're just going to move this finger up to hit that 6th string, 5th fret, and we're going to lift your middle finger. So we just have 2 fingers down, but the 1st finger is barring all that 5th fret, and then your 3rd finger will stay where it was on the 4th string, 7th fret. So now we're going to pluck strings 6, 4, 3, 2. Then we go down to an E7. So So you're putting your first finger on the 3rd string, 1st fret, 2nd finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and your pinky is going to go on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. We're plucking strings 6, 4, 3, 2 for this one as well. And then our next chord, we're going back to our A minor 7, doing 6, 4, 3, 2. So same as it was before. So that's the first part. I'll just play through the first part again. We start on D minor 7, strings 5, 4, 3, 2, A minor 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, E7, 6, 4, 3, 2, back to A minor 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. For the second part, we're going to do the same thing. We're doing our D minor 7 again, A minor 7, then we're doing our E7, but this time we're going to go do that little riff thing. So we're going to borrow that back to that 6th string, 5th fret, and your pinky is going to go on the 2nd string, 8th fret. And I'm actually borrowing that first finger because we are going to, I'm letting this ring, I'm plucking the strings 2 and 6 at the same time, letting that 6th string ring, then our middle finger is going to come down on the 6th, and I'm just pulling off to that 5th fret, and then your 3rd finger plays the 3rd string, 7th fret, and then you're just going to hit that 2nd string again, 5th fret. So it's going to go, is that what it sounds like? So we're going 6 and 2, pull off from 6 on the 2nd string from 6th to 5th fret, 7th fret on the 3rd string, back to 1st. So that melody without the bar, you could also just do the 2nd string going 8, sorry, was I calling it 6? 8th fret, 6, 5, 7, 5. And you can pluck them individually too if that's easier. So 8, 6, 5, 7, 5. So the only one on the 3rd string is the 7, and the others are on the 2nd string. I'm sorry if I was calling that 6, I can't remember. But it's 8. So that is the first version. I'm going to play through that whole part one more time, and then I will go through a revised, maybe slightly easier version. So we have our D minor 7, A minor 7, E7, A minor 7, D minor 7, A minor 7, E minor 7. All right, so for the easier version, we're going to bring everything down to a lot more open strings. So we're going to start our D minor 7. You're barring the 1st fret, the first 2 strings, and then your 2nd finger will go on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and you're just going to do the bottom 4 strings. So you're going to go 4, 3, 2, 1. See, it's a little the same, it just has like a little bit different of a sound to it. I find these ones a little brighter or sharper. So it depends on what kind of sound you want, what's easier for you to play, and really personal preference on this one. It's up to you guys. So this one's a little easier because we're using a lot more open strings as well. So that's your D minor 7. To go to the A minor 7, we're just going to actually lift that finger. So we're playing your 1st finger is going to only be on the 2nd string, and your 1st string is going to be open, and that 2nd finger is still going to be on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Now you're going to play your A string open, that's 5th string, and you're going to go 5, 3, 2, 1. Your E7 is going to be the same. And back to your A minor 7. D minor 7 again, so we're repeating it. A minor 7, E7. So if you skipped ahead, the E7 is 3rd string, 1st fret, 4th string, 2nd fret, and your pinky is on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and hitting strings 6, 4, 3, 2. So that first section of it, you're going to do your D minor 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, A minor minor 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. E7 is 6, 4, 3, 2. Back to your A minor 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. And then it repeats for a second section, 4, 3, 2, 1. A minor 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. E7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Now this part, we're going to now pluck your A open, that's the 5th string open, and your 3rd fret of the 1st string together. And then you're going from 3 to the 1st fret, open E string, 2nd string, 3rd fret, back to your open 1st string, E string. So, and you can do that 1 to 0 as a pull off as well, or you can just play it like that. So plucking strings 5 and 1 at the same time, and then that little riff. 3, 1, 0, 3, 0. Those are the fret numbers. Okay, I'm going to go through just that second version, the easy version of the song again. So D minor 7, A minor 7, E minor 7, or E7, E minor 7, D minor 7, A7, minor 7, E7. And that is your riff for the week. Enjoy. No scrubs. All right, this week's riff, in honor of Gordon Lightfoot, we are doing If You Could Read My Mind. So we're just doing a little bit of the finger picking pattern of the intro. It's so pretty. So we are putting our capo on the 2nd fret for this one. We're starting with a G chord, but we're only playing the 6th string. So you're going to put your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. This hand, and you just hold it, that's all we're doing over there. This hand, our thumb will be on the 6th string, our pointer index will be on the 3rd string, and our middle finger will be on the 2nd string. So we are going strings, we are doing 6, 3, 2. Then the next one we're going to that 4th string with our thumb, and we're going to go 4, 3, 2, back to 4, and the last one we're going to end on the 3rd string, but we're going to put our 2nd finger down on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. We're going to put the 2nd finger down on the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. So that would go like this. So you're going 6, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3. That's what it'll sound like. Counting, we're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we're on to the next bar. We're going to keep that 2nd finger down. It's really pretty G9 chord. It's really pretty. And now we're changing the pattern up slightly. So we're going to go 6, 2, 3 instead, and then 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, and we lift the finger for the last one on that one. So the 2nd bar we're going 6, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3. Now we're back to this G, but we're going to, the pattern's a little bit different than the first time. We're doing the 2, 3 instead, so it's kind of a different roll. So we're going 6, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, but we are putting that finger back on the last one as well. So 6, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the last one's the same as the other G9. We're going 6, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3. So from the beginning, we are going 6, 3, 2, 6, I'm sorry, 6, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 6, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3. Try to get all the things right. I'm going to play it nice and slow without talking now, and you can just listen to it and follow it. That's this week's riff. I hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you next time. Hi, I'm Karli Francis, and today's Riff Wednesday, we are going to do Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. The song was also covered recently by Luke Combs, so I'm going to show you how to play it, his version, as well at the end. They are both very, very similar. So, if you're tuning in through YouTube, check out the description below for a free downloadable PDF to download the tabs to go along with this lesson. That link will also get you all my current and future song tutorials, each with their own downloadable PDF to go along with it. All right, so let's get started. All right, so this song, we are starting with our capo on the 2nd fret. And we are finger picking this one as well, so you don't need to pick today. All right, so our first little chord here, it's like a C chord, but we're not going to play the whole thing. We just need to worry about our 3rd finger on that 5th string, and that's the 3rd fret. And then we're going to pluck that with our thumb, and then our pointer finger is going to get the 3rd string, and our middle finger is going to get the 2nd string. So we're going to pinch those together, and as we pinch those together, we are going to hammer on our 1st finger onto the 1st fret of the 2nd string, like that. All right, and after that, you just lift that 1st finger, and you're going to pluck the 2nd and 3rd strings again with those 2 fingers. And then our next chord is like a G chord, well, like it is, but we're just going to play the 3rd fret of the 6th string with a ring finger, and then we're actually going to get the pinky on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then we're going to pluck the 6th string, 2nd string, and 3rd strings together. And then we're going to just do our 2nd string by itself and our 3rd string by itself. So that whole first little section goes like this. Now the next section, we're going to be counting from our capo. We're going up to the 7th fret from the capo and the 8th fret. So our 1st finger's on the 7th fret, 5th string, and our ring finger is on the 8th fret, 2nd string. And then we are going to pluck 3 strings. We're going to pluck our 5th string with our thumb, our 3rd string with our index, and our 2nd string with our middle finger. And then we're going to pluck that 5th string again with our thumb. And now we're going to slide this shape down. So we're going to slide it down a fret and then spread it out another fret. So now we're on our 5th fret from the capo and our 7th fret from the capo. So our 1st finger's on the 5th fret, 5th string, and our ring finger, our 3rd finger is on the 7th fret, 2nd string. And then we're going to pluck those same strings, string 5, 3, and 2 together. And then we're going to just pluck string 2 and then string 3 by itself. So that little section. And that's the whole thing. So there's those 2 sections in the riff. We'll play through it all together now. One more time. So that is the song, and you would just kind of speed it up so you have it up to speed of the actual song. But start slow, get that timing, get the fingering, and then go from there. So now Luke Combs covered this song. If you wanted to play, you like his key of the song better, all you actually have to do is move that capo down a fret, and then you are in the Luke Combs key. And same thing when you're counting, so you're doing that C, then the G. And when you're counting here, you're counting 7th from the capo and 8th from the capo. And then 5 and 7 from the capo. And there you have it, this week's Riff Wednesday. Another reminder, if you want the tab for this lesson, go check it out. And if you want to get notified for all my future tutorials, make sure you click that link and sign up, and you will be getting notified. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. We'll see you next time. Say my name, say my name. Cannot help but sing along when you play that riff. All right, so this was a request, and I'm glad to do it. I love requests. Keep them coming. This one was, I listened to it quite a bit. I tried to find some instrumentals and everything to see what was actually going on, and there's just a lot going on, but this is the main kind of riff for the song of what I heard. So to make it a little easier, because there's a lot of bar chords in there, I just put a capo here, because why not make things a little easier on it. So I have a capo 1, but we're playing a lot of bar chords anyway. So capo 1, we're gonna start with that little intro right into the song. So we're starting on the 3rd fret or 2nd fret from the capo, and then we're going to the 6th fret or 5th fret from the capo, and then the 5th fret or 4th fret from the capo is the first 3 notes. So you're going G, E flat, D. If you want to know the chords there, or the notes. And then we're into our first little bar chord. So it's a C minor. So we have our minor shape. So this one you can actually get away with not fully barring it, because we're only playing the 5th, 4th, 2nd, and 3rd strings, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th strings. So we have our first finger on the, here, I'll just count from the capo, 2nd fret from the capo. But if you're not doing it with a capo, it would be the 3rd fret. Anyway, so let's just do it with the capo. 2nd fret from the capo. Then we have our ring finger on the 4th fret on the 4th string. Your pinky is on the 4th fret, 3rd string, and your 2nd finger is on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. And we're doing like kind of a little roll. So you're hitting your, I'm finger picking this also. I just found it easier that way to do it. So we're doing a little roll, starting with our thumb on the 5th string. We pluck it once, and then we're gonna pluck it again. And I'm just doing the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings, and I'm using my thumb, index, middle, and then grabbing the 2nd finger with my ring. And you get like a little roll there. So, and then we're going to our next bar chord, which again, we're only playing the top part of it, so you can keep that shape, move it up and up. So up 1 string and over 1 string. So now we're on the 1, 2, 3rd fret from the capo on the 6th string. Your 2nd finger is on the 4th fret from the capo on the 3rd string. Ring finger is on the 5th fret from the capo on the 5th string, and your pinky is on the 5th fret from the capo on the 4th string. So this one has a little, and yeah, I'm not fully barring it because I'm actually only playing the top strings. So you're gonna go 6, 5, 4, 5, 3. And it was interesting, so I listened to some karaoke versions, and then the backing track was actually different than what was actually played in the real song. So this is kind of what I hear in the actual version, the Destiny's Child version, and not the karaoke, I was going to say. Some of the karaoke versions would have that instead, so you would do the full bar and go, so you can kind of pick which one you want to do, but you go 6, 4, 3, 2, 3. One of them I listened to had that, but yeah, it's I couldn't find just instrumental without them singing, and it was just hard to hear, but that's what I kind of heard when I listened to the Destiny's Child version and not the karaoke version. The karaoke version was that, but we have our in the Destiny's Child version. So yeah, so this would be your C minor chord to an A flat, and then we're going down to it's an F minor, but we're playing it as an E minor because we have the capo, so this is where it makes it a little easier. And we're gonna go, so I'm hitting string 6, 4, 3, 1, 2. Then we have our really pretty chords. So it's a F minor over B flat essentially. So you're plucking, I'm just doing it open. If you're barring, then you're going to be barring that whole first fret, but you're just hitting the 5th, 3rd, 2nd string, and then you're playing the 3rd fret on the 2nd string from the capo, remember? And then we're going up, and it's like a little B diminished type chord, and we're playing, first finger is on the 1st fret from the capo, 2nd finger is on the 2nd fret from the capo, 2nd string, ring finger is on the 3rd fret from the capo, 3rd string, and your pinky is on the 4th fret from the capo on the 4th string. And you're just playing those in order. So that little walk up, we have 6, 3, 2, 2, but we're hitting the 3rd string, and then we have this lovely shape, and we're going 5, oh sorry, not 6, I said 6, it's 5. I'm plucking string 5 here. 5, 3, 2, 2 on the 3rd fret, and then you have your 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we start over again. It changes a little bit the second time though. So we do it the same the first with this part. C minor to A flat, it's the same. But this time when we go to our, it's actually an F minor 7. So we're going to put our pinky, you can play it like this too, but so you're going to hit the 6th string, 6, 4, 3, 2, 3. And we're actually just playing like an E minor shape, or it's your F minor. If you're playing a bar chord, it would be like, you probably just, okay, I'm not going to do that way. Just put a capo on, it's easier. So you want to put your pinky on the 3rd fret from the capo on your 2nd string, and you're just going to pluck 6, 4, 3, 2, 3. And this next part, we're going to just keep that 2nd finger there, and we have a little bit different pattern for this one. You're going, oh wait. So we're doing 5, 4, 3, 4, 1. And this is just what I heard, so if you listen to it and hear something different, it's all the same chords over and over again anyways, because you could keep doing that first part of it over too as well. And then we're going to this one, and so I changed it a little bit. All I did when we're doing this shape, I moved my middle finger onto the 1st string instead of the 2nd string. So we have this one's on the 1st fret 5th string, and then we have now this one's on the 2nd fret 1st string. And these two are going to be in the same. So that's your 3rd fret 3rd string and your 4th fret 4th string. And this pattern's same. We're doing 5, 4, 3, 4, 1. So that one from the beginning we go. Keeping this finger here this time. Then you have, oops. Then it kind of starts over. You could kind of change it around and do different things, but the chords I believe stay the same most of the time. But that is the chorus intro riff for Say My Name, and I hope you enjoy it, and thanks for the request. All right, so today's riff is Time in a Bottle. So this is a beautiful finger picking riff. We are in the key of D minor. So we're going to play our D minor chord to start. And then it's just a series of D descending bass notes, which is a lot of fun. So I'll show you the finger picking pattern, and then really all that changes in the first part of this riff is the first note that you pluck, and then the rest stays the same. So once you kind of get the pattern and the chord shapes, hopefully it'll be easy-ish. All right, so D minor. We're starting with our thumb on the 4th string, and then your pointer finger is going to be on the 3rd string, your middle finger is going to be on the 2nd string, and your ring finger will be on that 1st string. So you're going to go, it's just up and back down. So you're going thumb, index, middle, ring, middle, index. I'm going to say the string numbers instead. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. And that's the first little part. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now the next little thing, we're going to reach our pinky up and we're going to play it. If you have small hands like me, you might just need to bend your wrist a little bit more and get it placed. But you're going to reach your pinky to the 4th fret on the 5th string. The rest of your fingers all stay in the same place. And then you're going to be doing the same pattern, but starting on the 5th string instead. So you're going 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now, keeping your 1st finger and your 2nd finger over here in the same place, we're going to just reach our ring finger, our 3rd finger, up to the 3rd fret of the 5th string. Then your pinky is going to take its place on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And now we're going to pluck the same strings we just did. So 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3 for that section. Now your middle finger is going to come up and play the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and we just lift that. So now we have our 3rd string is going to be open now, and you're going to pluck the same strings, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now one more switch. We're lifting our 1st finger up to the 1st fret of the 5th string. So now our bottom string, or E string, 1st string is going to be open, and plucking the same strings, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that's the first section of this riff. So I'm going to play it one more time, nice and slow, starting with your D minor, and I'll just call it the string numbers that I'm playing. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Sorry about this thing while I'm playing it. Now for the second section, where we end off with our 1st finger on the 5th string, 1st fret, and our pinky is on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. We're going to pluck those 2 strings together. So 5 and 2 we pluck together. And the next one, we are going to put our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, and we're going to pluck our 5th string with it open. So we're 5 and 2 again. So we're going. Now the next one, we're going to place our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and your pinky is on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, and you're going to pluck your strings 6 and 3 together. And then we're going to go back to our 2nd fret, 2nd string, and our 5th string open. So 5 and 2 open or together there. So that first little section we're doing like that. Now take your 1st finger and place it on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger is on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. We're going to pluck 5 and 2 together. Now we're just going to slide that whole shape up to frets 4 and 5. So 4 on the 5th string and 5 on the 6th or 2nd string. Pluck those together. So that whole from here. Now we're on the home stretch. The last 3 little shapes. We're on our 8th fret, and I have my 3rd finger on the 2nd string 8th fret, my 2nd finger on the 4th string 8th fret, and we're going to pluck our strings 2 and 4 together. Now come down, and your 1st finger is going to be on the 2nd string 6th fret, and your 2nd finger is going to be on the 4th string 7th fret. We're going to pluck your 2nd and 4th string again together. And we're going to go down all the way to our 5th fret, and we have our 2nd finger on the 4th string still, 5th fret, and 3rd finger now is going to play the 2nd string, 5th fret. And then we'll add, when you hit this one, we're going to add with our pinky a little hammer on and pull off. Like that. Getting lots of work in this one. And that's the whole riff. So I'm just going to play the second part from here again one more time, and then I'll play the whole thing all together. All right, from the beginning, I'm going to play through the whole thing one more time. And that is time in a bottle. Have fun with this one.